Hey guys, it's JoeBob69. In this video, I'm going to be doing a basics tutorial on MLT Shotcut. MLT Shotcut is a almost completely free video editing software. The only thing that doesn't make it free is time, so if you have a lot of time, it's pretty much free. I'm going to be teaching you like the most basic things that you can really do, like adding text and editing out like a little clip that you don't want in your video. And then I'm going to teach you how to save and export it, because this has an MLT shortcut in the name, so it has MLT. It turns your file into an MLT file, so then you have to turn it into an MP4 file. So let's say you have a video you want to edit. Let's go to Open File, and then you find the video that you want to edit. Okay, so I have the video that I'm going to edit here, which is the older video that I've already uploaded. It's character trait actor. Go check it out. So you just double click on it.
Hey guys,
it opens it up here. Nobody needs to hear my stupid voice. Right here, this is the timeline. This video is a bit more than 12 minutes and 30 seconds long. This is the 12 minute and 30 second long mark, and then it goes up a little bit farther. So you're going to grab this and drag it down to here. And for some reason in Shotcut, it brings you all the way to the end, depending how long you've had this software, because it didn't used to do that for me. So here, these are the sound files, and this is just the whole clip. The sound files is just the sound waves, pretty much. So first, I'm going to teach you how to edit out a little clip. So I'm going to bring to a part that I'm going to edit out, which is over here. Basically, I'm pulling a slip of paper out of a hat, which is a monkey mask, pretty much, that I got at Walmart for 20 bucks, and I'm pulling that out of the hat, and whatever I pull out, it's a character trait that I have to act out. Not really a character trait,
Okay,
but you should know what I mean.
Punk.
So I'm acting out like a type of person. That says punk, you can't really see it, so
I'm going to be acting out a punk. Leave that out. Let me get in character. Let's do this.
So this is the part where I'm going to edit out. This is the part that I'm just saying I'm getting into character, which this whole clip here, I'm getting into character. And by the way, this down here is the scroll bar that can scroll through the whole video, which we're just going to stay here. So first you're going to want to split, which is this button. You hit this, or you can right click it and click this, or you can press S on your keyboard, and that splits it, which is a shortcut, which I don't usually use. So now we have two clips here. This one's a lot longer. Then I'm going to bring this thing to the point where I want to start recording again. This right here, this is just me like setting it up and stuff. So I'm going to bring it to where I want to start it, which is like right here. So then I would split again. So then you have this third clip here, which you can right click it and hit cut right here, or you can click this, which is cut. Copy the current clip to the source player and ripple delete it, which I don't really understand. It's basically just saying that you remove it. So you hit cut, now it's gone. So now if I go back to where it started, there's the edit part. That's the part where it got cut out.
Let me get in character. Let's do this.
So now it cut to this part. Now let's say that you're going to add text to your video because there's maybe something that you forgot to say, or there's something important that you need to say that maybe you forgot to say, or you just didn't want to say it in video, which in this point I'm going to say about that being a fake cigarette. So you're going to have to make a little clip, like the little part that you're going to have the words in. So I'm going to split this. This is where the text is going to start. Then I'm going to go to the part where I want it to stop. This is where the text is going to stop. So now you click this. So you're here. If you drag this to here, that's what you want to do. If you just leave it here, then the text won't show up. It will just show the text box without text in it. So if you bring it here, then that's where you're going to do it. That's where the text is going to be, through this little box. So now you have the box that you're going to add text. You go to filters up here. You hit add filter. Go to here. And then scroll all the way down and text. Here, this is where the text is going to be. It says text right there. You can just get rid of time code if you don't want it. So I'm going to add in, smoking is not a joke. This is a fake cigarette. I don't know if that's how you spell cigarette, but that's just how I'm going to spell it here. So this is the font, which is basically the font color. You can change it to all these other types of colors. This makes it darker, and this is the shade of the color that you would want, or the type of color. There's also just pre-made ones right here. Those are basic colors apparently, which a lot of these don't look like basic colors. Custom colors, those are just blank because you don't have any ones. So hit OK. That's what the color is going to be. The outline isn't really noticeable. Like if I have a black outline, it's there. And then if I change it to white, it doesn't do anything. But if you change it to like one of these other colors, it's still not very noticeable. There's just like a slight little faint outline type of thing. I'm going to have a white outline because it doesn't really matter what you have. Background on this type of video, for some reason, it doesn't actually change the color. Apparently, it just keeps it gray because it's, I don't know, some kind of different type of video or something. So now this is the little text box. This in the corner, you can drag them. They're all in all four corners. In the center thing, you can move it all around. I'm just going to shrink it down so it can fit to the center of the video like that. So then if I go back and there's this little text box, just stop selecting it.
Let me get in character.
Then you go along the video. There. So now you've added text. And that's pretty much the basics of this. Now I'm going to teach you how to save and export. Since it's MLT Shotcut, like I said, it's going to turn it into an MLT file, which isn't an MP4 file, which an MP4 file is the one that actually makes it so you can open it in like media player thing. I don't really know what you do in MacBook because I don't use a Mac and I've never have. So you want to save it, you go to save, and then you name the video. I'm going to call it character trait actor. So then I have that there. I've already saved this. You would hit save, and then it would be saved to whatever you have open. It would be saved to your documents if it's here. I'm not going to do that because I already have it saved. I'm going to go to, if you want to actually make it an not an MLT file, so you can actually open it up and upload it and stuff, go to export panel. Right here, the format, you want to make sure you have it on MP4. Any other files, and it won't, I don't know if it can be on any other files if you can upload it. This stuff right here, this is just like the average stuff. You don't really need to change that unless you're a nerd and you know how all this stuff works, which I have no idea how it works. So you just really want to make sure that it's on an MP4 file so it can be uploaded. Then you go down here, hit export file, and then you name it character trait actor. Now this is important. You want to add .mp4 because that's a comma. You want to turn it into .mp4 because that's what the file is going to be turned into, and that's what turns it into an MP4 file. I'm not going to do that. You hit save, it goes to the documents or whatever you have open, and then it will bring over a jobs panel over here. Actually, I'll show you what that looks like. I'll just name it blah. I don't know what to do. And I'll .mp4. And then I hit save. It brings up this job panel here, and it goes, depending on how much edits you do, you would do it throughout the whole video if you have a lot of things to edit. But depending on how long your video is, if you did a ton of edits, then it will take a lot longer. Since I only did like a few edits here, then it's not going to take that long, which I actually think this is a really reasonably timed thing to edit the video, because it's got to edit it somehow. You can't just like, oh, I put all these buttons here. Oh, it didn't even save properly. It has to actually process what you edited. So then once this gets to 100%, it will say done. Then you can just like open the file that you added in, like documents, and then you'll find it there. I deleted it because this is an old video that I made. In the camera, the resolution right here, this is just the resolution of the camera. It's also like one of the, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just adding that in. That's the resolution if you want to change it. That's apparently the original resolution of this. So once this is done, I'm not actually going to do that because I already have it. That's pretty much the basics. Once that's done, then you have it and you can upload it to YouTube. I can have some other videos later on if you want me to teach you how to like I don't know, zoom in on like a certain part of the video, because I know how to do that also. And that's pretty much it. That's it. Like, subscribe, and bye.